All right. Welcome again, everyone, to another exciting adventure of Dungeons and Dragons presented by Dice by the Sword. I am your DM for the evening, Ryan VonDross, and we have our lovely cast of players. This is our Descent into Avernus Adventurers League style game here tonight, and we will begin starting from the right. It doesn't really matter. With Marshall, played by Ketamine.
I am the hero and you don't deserve me.
Sure, okay. And we've got our resident warlock, Krezz, with his lovely companion, Glutt. I say lovely with the most sarcasm that I could ever muster.
You speak to Glutt, not to Krezz. You don't deserve his thoughts. I'll spot you.
And we've got Magren, with his trusty mount, Jeff, the spider, played by Drahzar.
What it do?
And we've got Abraxas, played by Tony.
What?
A couple of our normal players are out this evening. That would be Dr. Elinon Rexington, played by Stockton, and
Doctor of nothing more like it.
and we've got our one of our, he's more of a guest player, I guess, but he's been joining us for a number of sessions. That would be, oh shit, I actually forget his character's name, played by Tyler. So that doesn't help. All right.
He played Zarth. Zarth.
Zarth, that's it. Thank
Yeah.
you. In our last adventure, the players had come across basically like a wrecked ship that had crashed into the fire fields in Avernus. And while they were exploring the ship, they encountered a number of disgusting creatures, especially one that ate some of the players, and some nasty things like snails with bones on their backs and all that good stuff. And they are right now maybe minutes away from being assaulted by a group of, well, they can't really tell yet that there are 2 or 3 different war engines that are making a beeline right to the wrecked tower. The wrecked flying fortress is what it is. There's still there's still a few minutes out, so you've got a little bit of time to finish exploring in here, guys, if you want. After dispatching the nasty black ichor Remoraz. All right.
Erect tower.
So you've explored the western portion of the wrecked fortress, and you are now making your way into the eastern portion. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Yeah, so, wow, that was a really big bug coming out of this thing. Is it like its corpse still blocking the... Give me a minute here. Is the corpse still blocking the path?
I mean, its corpse is still there. It's not fully in the, like, you could climb over it, basically, but it would, difficult terrain and all that. But its corpse is still there, yeah. It's not, like going to despawn.
Well, we don't have a lot of time. Maybe if we kind of cut our way through and checked out some of these rooms.
And keep in mind that you guys are still looking for the adamantine rods that the Master of the Forge sent you guys to find.
We haven't seen them yet. Gentlemen, spread out, crawl through that goop, and find the rods. Sure, I will go here.
All right.
Can Glutt fly down the pipe and check out the inside of the pipe?
Krezz says, any of you got locate object?
If you let me sleep, I can get locate object.
Useful are you? Not at all.
Yeah, okay, Krezz. Come here closer and say that.
You smell something wafting in your direction.
Mm-hmm. All right.
God damn it, Glutt. All right.
I fart.
In the room where you're at, Marshall, there sparks rain down from torn holes in the ceiling, falling onto a pair of rectangular machines that had been torn from the walls. The machines now stand in the middle of the room, their loose wires sticking out like bad hairdos.
Are there rods in them?
Not that you can plainly see. Each of the machine resembles a file cabinet covered with switches and dials that no longer look like they do anything.
I push every button that I can see.
All right, so you're just like pressing a bunch of buttons like a kid in an elevator, but nothing happens. It doesn't appear that these have actual power to them.
I'll move on to the next room.
Glutt flies down the pipe.
I will cast Detect Magic, not as a ritual, just a normal first level slot, because we're short on time.
Okay. So I think you still had Detect Magic up already, actually, Tony.
You did.
It's
Yeah.
possible. Yeah, okay, so if it runs out, I'll recast it.
Okay.
He cast it when we finish, as soon as we finish the fight.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And I think we.
Oh yeah, we found like a bunch of +3 weapons in the middle of that Remeron stomach, right?
Oh,
And then,
yeah,
if you're
totally.
right, the adamantium. We discovered adamantium was not magical. I think.
That's correct. Yeah, adamantine, even though it's like on the magic item table, it's not actually a magical item, so it doesn't resonate with any kind of magical aura. You did find that a weird shaped bell in the room where Tony's at right now, or well, I'm sorry, the room where Glutt is at, and the black bell was resonating with a. Let's see, a transmutation magical aura. It's not an actual bell, but it's shaped like a bell. And inside of the pipe there, where Glutt is flying down, he makes it maybe about 20 feet or so, and then he comes across what you might consider like a flock of things that you recognize as nasty sturges. There's a whole bunch of them just nesting inside of the pipe. They seem to be sleeping and don't.
Well, he's invisible, so.
Right. So they don't really. So either way, they didn't know he was there. But they are basically blocking access to the rest of the pipe, and there is a whole crap load of them in there. It's difficult to tell how many.
I missed a whole bunch of what?
Sturges.
But, like those are birds, right?
Let me pull a picture here.
Are those the mosquito-looking things?
Yes.
Yes. They're like bats and mosquitoes had a horrible baby.
Okay.
Right.
So he's gonna urinate, and then he's gonna leave.
He's gonna urinate. You see the sturges that are closest to where he has now relieved himself kind of wake up and like look as disgusted as the sturge can, and kind of like back away a little bit, like what the fuck. But since he's invisible, they don't really know where that shit came from. And Marshall moving into the next room. You see that there are jagged gashes in the outer wall that allow the hellish sky of Avernus to light the room up. An open hatch in the floor leads down to the lower decks, and a metal console is plugged into one wall. The way this map is structured is kind of weird. It looks flat, but it's really, like different levels to it.
I thought you said it was like tilted.
It is. Yeah, it's like that's how it is, yeah.
There's no. We don't see another way to get to a different area, right? Like another section of the ship.
These are really the only sections that you can get to. You can move there are doors that you can open as you're kind of moving down. So the western side is what you consider like the top of the ship, and then moving down is like the lower floors, and the main area is like the bridge of the ship itself.
Okay, the best way I'm going to put it. Did we think there were other sections of the ship that we could enter when we came here?
Yes. So like you could go this way, or you can go in here.
Yeah,
No, we've been in every room in this.
No,
We've already explored.
You've only been in the eastern rooms. You haven't even explored fully into the. I'm sorry. You've been in the western rooms. You haven't really fully explored the eastern rooms.
Okay, what I mean was, like, when we were approaching the ship from the outside, did we think that there were other sections of the ship that were intact enough to get inside?
Or what you can see in the map itself. A
Right.
lot of the ship is buried underneath the sand, and what is buried is inaccessible. It's like an invisible force field like you'd experience in a video game. You can't go that way.
Well, I'm going to join Marshall in this room.
All right. So you see the same damaged machinery and a bunch of switches and buttons that don't.
Just in time for me to open the door.
Oh my god.
All right. So you open the door, and then you see the console with a bunch of switches on it.
What's this thing here?
That is a hatch that would lead down into another level of the ship that is wrecked, and so it's basically locked, and you can't open it.
All right, and this is something where I can push some buttons.
Yeah, there's like levers and switches that you can mess with.
Nice. I hit switches and flip levers.
you're really pushing my buttons, man.
Are these yours? I'm sorry.
He's trying to make the warp reactor go.
Are you going to push
He's
the lever?
smart.
Oh yeah, I'm pushing buttons.
All right, so the first lever that you pull, you hear a blaring alarm in the background, kind of like in Star Wars whenever the stormtroopers or whatever had like those little.
Okay, I put it back.
All right,
Next switch.
The alarm immediately.
Next
stops.
lever.
And all of you guys can hear this stuff no matter what room you're in. You can hear this throughout the entire ship. And the next lever that you activate makes you hear loud, discordant instrumental music with screaming vocals. So you basically like death metal.
Oh, it's the new Motorhead album. I love it.
It's Nickelback.
I said
Aw.
metal, not fucking rock. Barrel rock.
Well, it makes people scream, so.
Wait, I don't know that Nickelback counts as rock.
That's why I said barely rock. They only play Avenged Sevenfold down here, okay?
Nice. I haven't heard some Avenged Sevenfold. Anyway, I keep pushing levers and buttons.
All right, so the next lever that you press or that you activate, you hear a soothing female-sounding voice saying or speaking in Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
Let me see.
Krezz does.
I do not.
All right, so Krezz understands what the female voice is saying. In Infernal, you are important. Promotion is your destiny. Asmodeus loves you. It's like a
That's awesome.
a motivational speaker kind of thing.
Press it again. She sounds sexy. I keep pressing the button so it starts over at the beginning. It's like.
I start yanking levers out of the console to see if there's like adamantine rods attached to them.
Well, that is a prudent idea. It's mostly just pulling out the rest of the wiring in there, and one of the final one that you, before you pull it out of the thing, you hear a deep, devilish sounding voice saying, Chigwa Urnosk, which means abandoned ship in Infernal, over and over again. Abandoned ship.
Oh,
Abandoned ship.
great. Excellent. What did I do? I look at Krezz.
Let's switch over to Tony's character.
All right. All right, so Tony.
The cinematic switch.
Right. And it's like, meanwhile, in the other room.
Meanwhile, while those two people are getting fucked over.
Let's fuck over the next two.
So as you enter the room up there, Tony, or Abraxas, I'm sorry, you see
That's okay.
You see, crouched on a pile of humanoid bones in the far lowest corner of the room is a hunched gnoll that looks underfed. It gnaws on a bone while cackling maniacally to itself. Near its nest is another iron door leading into another area of the ship. Lying on the floor near you are a pair of glass, bell-shaped horns attached to some loose wires. They look like they were removed from a pair of tall, slender, metal machines standing against the wall opposite to you. It doesn't seem as if he has, the gnoll has taken notice of you.
Okay. I will get out some meaty rations from my pack.
I say we beat the shit out of him.
It'll probably come to that, but that's not my style.
Just beat his ass.
Plus, we only got like a minute left, so best not spend that minute killing something.
Yeah, you guys hear the sounds of the engines are getting closer and closer. And given all the holes in the ship, you can hear them very plainly. Also, the war wagons or whatever, the war machines, are not very quiet, so...
Okay, so I'll get out some rations of some sort that has a high meat content. I don't know, I have a roast beef sandwich or something. And I'll walk up closer and say, "Oh, you look like you could use this," and hold out the sandwich.
And it kind of looks up from it's like, huh? And it goes back to gnawing on its bone. It doesn't really acknowledge what you're saying to it. And as you get closer to it, you feel from your detect magic that there is a illusion effect going on with it.
Okay.
If you'd like, give me an Arcana check.
Kill the bitch.
I would love to give you an Arcana check. Hold on.
Kill the wabbit.
Arcana?
Kill the wabbit.
Hold on.
We're hiding Oasis.
I will use a luck point and re-roll that.
Okay.
So much better.
So you're not really able to tell exactly what is going on with it, just that it has some kind of illusion effect based off of your detect magic.
Okay.
You could always attempt touching it to see if it is what it is.
No, that's okay. I'll
Oh, where's the fun in that?
I'll tell you guys through our telepathic bond about the two horns, and they look like they should be attached to those computers in the corner, and then I'll try to open the doors and go into the next room.
As you hear the pornographic sounds coming across from the machine that we've been hitting.
You are important.
Oh, yeah, tell it to me again.
All right, so the doors are a little bit stuck, given the crashed state of the fortress, but you're able to pry them open enough to slip through. And as you get into the next room there, you see that it contains a metal console that has torn free of the wall to your right. Pinned between the console and another wall is a small, desiccated winged devil that looks like it was crushed to death. In another corner stands a 3-foot block of infernal iron, a locked safe with clawed feet, and a 3-dial mechanism built into its thick door. Each dial bears numerals written in infernal.
Okay, I will activate my diviner thingamajig, which I was just looking at this earlier. Hold on. 10th, greater comprehension. You can read any language. So I'll look at the dials and see what they say.
The dials they just have numbers on them. It's basically like a safe that you would need to enter a certain combination to open it. You don't see that there are any lock holes or anything that you would be able to put thieves' tools into.
So and all the things that we killed in those back-to-back fights, we didn't uncover any sort of documents or anything, did we?
No, you did not. There was no indication in here of any kind from where the entire ship that you have explored that would give you a clue as to what the combination might be.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll tell everybody to keep an eye out for possible combination stuff. Yeah, then I'm not sure what to do from there. Is there anything in the room besides the safe?
Well, you do have your left and right hand and a penis.
Not really anything significant other than the devil, the little desiccated winged devil corpse.
Okay.
The main attraction is the safe itself.
You can always try searching the winged devil.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's look at the winged devil and see if he has a combination on him.
The looking over the winged devil, his corpse is mostly just fucking crushed to death. But you find a small, I would say maybe like a necklace that it's wearing that you could maybe recognize if you give me a religion check or history, either one.
Let me guess, Asmodeus.
History would be easier for me, so I'll try history.
All right.
Because I can roll.
Man, you suck it today, boy.
Yeah.
You're unable to determine the exact origin of the necklace, the little charm that he's wearing.
Okay, is it magical?
No, it's not magical.
Okay. All right, I'm stumped. There's a safe in here. There's these horns that go on the other things. Did you guys find anything interesting?
I found a box with levers on it.
At that point, I would go back and I would see what were these horns that he communicated to us.
They're made of glass, or at least what resembles glass.
All right. And it looks like they're supposed to attach to the consoles.
Yes, it looks like there's a couple of wires that are still barely attached to both sides of the main machine up in the top left corner of the room.
I will fucking grab one and I will go put it up there then.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Not my specialty.
If I'm in there with him, can I help with that?
You can, and as you guys are doing that, you hear the sounds of the infernal war machines stop outside of the tower.
We gotta do this quick.
You hear many different voices speaking to each other, but it's because of the wind and stuff going on outside and blowing in, like whistling through the remains of the tower. It's difficult to discern exactly what they're saying.
Roll your Arcana check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. And also,
Okay.
Krezz,
There we go.
You see the Null over in the corner, and he looks at you guys suspiciously, but doesn't really say anything. And like looking in his eyes, he seems kind of almost void and soulless. But Abraxas, you are able to determine that the larger of there's like two machines right next to each other. The larger of the machines may have been used to transmit messages to other places, possibly other flying fortresses.
Okay.
And the smaller machine was used to broadcast messages throughout the flying fortress that you're in right now.
Okay, so intercom and two-way radio. Got it.
Basically, yeah. So like the horns are kind of like communication devices, essentially. And you hear voices begin.
Devices are so that's what when we hook up the device. This is what we think it is.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna shout over one of them. No need to get in here. Press the button. We're good. Everything's safe.
We're fine. How are you?
Yeah, how are you?
And the smaller machine that was determined to be used to broadcast messages within the flying fortress is at least functional enough to where you hear your voice on the intercom, and you hear the voices outside abruptly stop, and one of them speaks up louder than the others, and you hear, "Who's in there?"
I'm saying this in Infernal, by the way.
They're replying back to you in Infernal.
I said, what's that demon that we're helping right now?
Bell?
Yes, Bell, Master of the Forge.
Official business on behalf of whatever his name is.
Bell.
What would an Bell be wanting with this wreck of?
If you don't
You're
know,
on your own, buddy.
Yeah. If you don't know, then you're not important enough to know.
Ooh.
Well, may we come inside?
We prefer that you don't.
My name is Chukka.
Shakaka.
Okay, do
Stay
we know
right
who this
there.
is?
We're here to. We're here to salvage this wreck.
Elk has first claims.
Bell has no authority here.
Are you going to tell him that?
Well, no.
Exactly.
Well. Alright, well, we'll give you a few minutes to clear out. And then we're coming in, whether you like it or not.
Everybody look.
And, give me a history check there, Krezz, with the advantage.
Not proficient history. 22.
You remember that Lulu had mentioned something about meeting a Chukka at, basically a junkyard? And that she had said that they were decent people.
They were what?
Decent people. That they had helped her initially when she was down here the first time before she had gotten sent back up to the surface.
And who said this again?
Lulu, the Holophant.
Are you here with Lulu?
Lulu? You know Lulu?
Of course. Don't you?
Well, yes. Is she with you?
Is she with us?
Not at the moment.
she's on an errand right now. We're helping Belle for him. Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Well, in that case, we'll stand guard outside. Make sure that no one comes in to try to bother you.
Oh shit, dude!
Sorry. Do you know any way to find adamantium?
Oh dear God.
Adamantine? Are you saying that there's adamantine in this wreck?
Adamantium.
Are you saying that there's adamantine in this wreck?
No, I don't know. You're on your own.
We're not sure.
Oh,
Well, we could identify it if you would like. If you're with Lulu, then any friend of Lulu is a friend of ours.
I'm gonna we'll talk to you in a few minutes, and I look around everybody. I go, quick, look.
Get a strong sense that possibly what you're looking for might be in that safe.
Does anybody here have the spell knock?
Yeah, I have a spell knock, and I heft my maul.
Does any wizard by the name of Abraxas have the spell knock?
No.
I have some lockpick.
I have alarm.
Great, well done.
I have identify.
Ooh,
right.
Excellent.
I'm going to attempt. While they're doing that, I'm going to attempt to communicate with the null. So let them do their thing first, but I'm going to attempt to communicate with the null because I personally think that he's hiding something.
All right, go ahead and you give me an Arcana check as well. All right. Given your experience with the arcane, you recognize that the way that the null is acting, it seems to be under the effect of a feeble mind spell.
Feeble mind spell, and
I could do dispel.
You could.
All right. If I dispel it, he may attack us, but it's worth a shot.
Go for it. Do it.
All right. Are you in the room with me?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You just can't see him.
Just in case, there's an initiative roll that needs to be made.
I'll follow.
Let's gonna hide in the corner.
I will. I'll hold out the sandwich, and because I have Warcaster, I can hold a sandwich and cast Dispel Magic. I'll Dispel Magic on the knoll.
We just use the mechanics.
All right. So you cast Dispel Magic on the null. So go ahead and mark off your spell slot. And as soon as you complete casting the spell, you see a light begin to come back on in the null's eyes, and it stops cackling to itself, and it stands upright, and it looks at each of you guys, and then it grins this wicked grin, and you see it just like shake itself like a dog shaking off water from its fur, and it begins to enlarge and grow, and the null form begins to shift, and it becomes this strange looking black scaled creature, and it rushes to attack you, and then
Isn't that another Remoraz?
No, it's not a Remoraz.
I hold out the sandwich and say, "Are you hungry?"
Oh, fuck you!
Yes.
I mean, you look like you're hungry. Do you want a sandwich?
I'm hungry for you.
No. Hungry for food. Hungry for food. You
I mean, you're
food.
messed it up a little bit there.
You're made of food, Abraxas.
I point to Magren and go, he's got the biggest brain.
Tasty meats.
So we roll initiative.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Combat, sweet combat.
Let me take Elinon out of there.
Lihu Zahar. Well, it's not my turn. Clearly, it's not my turn.
No, it's not.
Oh, what did I do with my notepad?
You didn't write on it. That's what you did.
Okay. No, I found it. My portent rolls for today were 7 and 10.
All right.
So
All right. So that everybody.
I'm
Wait,
going
you can see the future.
basically last.
Yep.
But
Looks like the slot is going first.
I can push the pause button on him if we want to talk to him. So
We'll see about that. And it will. Let's see who's closer. It moves over to eat Marshall's face off.
Yay!
He likes a good
Yeah.
face humping.
Let me see. Okay, so it's going to make a bite attack at you. Oof, the terrible miss. And then it will, so it like goes to try to chomp on you, but you definitely move out of the way. And then it rears back with its right hand and claws at you to rip your face off.
A pimp slap?
Yes. It even
He's
puts
trying.
It even puts the baby powder on his hands.
Huh.
And then it uses the momentum of its attack and tries to slash you again.
Well, nice.
It gets you that time.
Oof. And what am I concentrating on?
I don't even know.
Plus armor.
I have a feeling my hunter's mark. Oh, has it been an hour since the fight or not?
No, it hasn't been an hour. No, it's barely been like 10 minutes.
Okay, so my hunter's mark would still be up.
Yeah. All right, and that is the end of its turn.
Did someone? Magren did not roll for initiative.
Oh, that's because Magren's not in the tracker. I think he did though. Yeah, he did. Let me put you in there, Magren. Sorry, buddy. I forgot I took you guys out. Actually, he would have gone first. Let's switch back to Magren.
All right.
All right. See a nasty looking creature that is trying to chomp on Marshall.
Can you replace my token
Yeah.
with the tracker one?
Or you find a better token.
They're just tokens on the map. They're not the actual.
Oh, yeah, it's because you were the bitch and we had to get rid of you.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna follow me up a fireball. So everyone, hold tight. All right, I'm gonna throw my hand axes at it.
Okay.
And another effort with a 16. And throw another one at it. That was even worse. All right. Well, Magren's done.
Your second axe just completely misses it, and then your first axe bounces off of its tough hide. All right. Now it's Marshall's turn.
Okay. Fuck you. Shit. I guess, this door's open behind us.
It is.
I'll just hit it. Never mind. It's just easier to hit it. Oh, first bonus action, move my whatchamacallit, my hunter's mark, sorry.
That's good.
And then I will use a little bit of move to reposition to stand between him and Krezz and Abraxas.
Okay.
Glutt's gonna go up and give me advantage.
Is he gonna fart on the slot?
He's gonna pee in his eye. Okay, people. Should I cast Summon Greater Demon, or should I cast Witch Bolt? Witch Bolt it is.
Yeah, I think maybe Witch Bolt.
Alright, I'm casting at 5th level, so I think I actually have to increase the damage a little bit here. Let me double check. 1d12, so originally it would be 1d12, so right now it should be 5d12 damage. There. Let me add one more.
Gnarly.
Alright. I'm going to cast at advantage because that's what my pet gave me.
Yeah.
Advantage. And Witch Bolt. 23.
That'll hit.
Partially resist! You suck my dick! And I'm gonna go hide back here.
I feel like you didn't do quite as much damage as you should have done.
I can do it every turn, though.
You have now this lightning chain connecting you, like force lightning that as you move, it follows along with you.
Yep.
Is Glutt gonna stay there?
Fine. There you go.
Thank you.
Actually, you could be in the same space as Glutt. Doesn't matter. So yes, he'll stay there. He's tiny.
Okay.
He's the world's fattest small imp.
And he's gonna start very fast, start rubbing his abdomen.
Nice.
I just imagine this being like a Super Sentai show.
I guess all over the walls.
The Bukkake completely misses the slot.
Sorry, guys, this usually doesn't happen.
Alright. I
I'll
don't even
say.
know what's going on. This has never happened to me before. Alright, Abraxas, your turn.
Alright. So it looks like you guys have been able to damage it. So maybe we'll just go for some damage.
You know that lightning doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Okay. Well, let's see if just normal bludgeoning damage is okay. I'm going to cast Animate Object. Take out some ball bearings and see if I can hit them. Let me
Taking out your
see.
balls, are you?
Taking out my balls. Oh, critical hit. Let me see. How do you do critical damage with a roll?
It automatically will.
Oh, okay. It didn't say resisted. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a bad luck there.
Yeah, well, you know. 2 ones in a row. But I did what? 5, 10, 18, 28, 39. Oh no, that was the other roll. I lost count. I can't scroll and add. Anyway, I did okay damage. And that was just normal bludgeoning damage. It wasn't magical, so that's something I'll relay to you through our telepathic bond. All right, I'm done.
Only if you do it with William Shatner's voice.
It seems to be vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
I mean, I hit it with a blunt object. I wouldn't say vulnerable, but it's effective.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Back to the slad's turn.
It's actually Magren's turn. Magren is first, sorry.
Oh, I thought the other guy was
he wasn't
first.
on the combat tracker, so I thought it was the slot's turn at the top of
Right.
the order, but it's Magren at the top of the order.
Gotcha.
Google, how do I find Warcraft porn?
It will show you how to find Warcraft porn while doing that.
That's inappropriate.
What? What are you talking
Now
about?
marked.
Okay.
I hope you find furry porn.
Did I say that out loud?
I reiterate my statement. I hope you find furry porn.
All right. You see the Slod begin to mutter something, and it waves its hand, and then it lets out this loud, disgusting belch, kind of like Krezz has been doing, and the room is just filled with this nasty cloud.
Ruh-roh.
I'm ready to use that because of Glutt farts, so they should get advantage. Oh.
Me no
Fills
liking.
up the whole room.
Everyone within 10 feet of me gets plus 4 to all your saving throws, just FYI.
Woo!
Okay, what are we saving against?
You're doing a Constitution save, so you can either roll it or I can force the roll. I need everybody to make me a con save.
What type of thing seems to be being emitted?
It is a toxic yellow-green fog.
I'm going to choose.
Ooh.
You know, yeah, I will roll plus. We get a +4 though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll it, and then I'll just add +4 after.
All right, the DC is 15.
So 26.
All right, Jeff, come on. I need you to save this.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Error.
Uh,
All right, so I'm just gonna untarget everybody.
No, Jeff.
Jeff might die. Or get knocked out anyway. He's a sentient creature, so he still gets death saves. Alright. Yes, please. Alright, so if you roll the 15 or higher, then you take half damage. So you'll take 13, yeah, 13 damage. And so Marshall and Jeff will take 27 poison damage.
Let me add it to me.
So Jeff like breathes in the toxic fumes and he's like, "Ah!" And he collapses unconscious to the ground.
You said we all take half damage, right?
Yeah, the rest of you guys pass the save, so you take 13 damage.
okay, I adjusted mine.
Okay.
Did the damage get pushed out, or do we need to
You'll
reflect
need
it?
You'll need to put it on there yourself. I mean, I can push it onto you if you want.
Okay.
I'll take it here in a second.
Is Glutt immune to poison?
He might be immune to poison.
No, he resists all magic damage though. So all magic damage to him is reduced in half.
All right, did he roll a save?
Let me roll save for him. He rolls a natural 20, so all damage is reduced in half twice.
Yeah, so he takes a quarter, so he'll take a whole 6 damage.
All right, so he's got 6 wounds, and Krezz has 13 wounds.
He's like, oh, that's so sneaky. Even sneakier than me.
And he's like, makes me laugh.
And the cloud doesn't seem to affect the Slod, but the room is now heavily obscured, so attacks against the Slod or from the Slod to you guys will be at disadvantage now until the cloud is gone.
Too bad I don't need to target anything. It just does damage.
Oh, that is the wrong roll. Can you put me back at 12?
Yeah, I'll fix it.
And I hit in it instead of my attack roll.
Man, this will be a disadvantage.
Okay. I'm at disadvantage?
Yeah, because the whole room is heavily obscured, so any attacks, like melee attacks, ranged attacks, or whatever, are at disadvantage right now.
Oh, fuck that. I forgot about that. Then I won't. If that's the case... Well, it's too late now. I'll die anyway without doing any damage. That's fine. And the second attack...
Yeah, it drops it. It drops it.
So it's dropped.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm useless. I'm done. I'll die when do this round.
You have second attack, don't you? You have double attack.
That was it. Because I was basically didn't hit the disadvantage button, so I rolled twice.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You still have movement if you wanted to move.
No, he'll hit me if I move.
Glutt is going to go up and fart on it and give it he'll time his fart so that Marshall will get advantage on his first attack.
I'll be dead by then. You should give it to somebody else. I'm gonna die from the cloud kill this round.
No one else is going to benefit from it because
But I'll be dead. I'll
I already
die
know.
from cloud kill this round, whether I save or not. So give it to somebody else.
Abraxas is not going to do an attack spell.
Magren.
I have
He's going to use he'll use a save spell, not an attack spell.
Well,
Do what you want.
no, I have animate object up, so I'm still concentrating on that.
That's just your bonus action, though, isn't it?
Well, that's true. Yeah, I could do something in addition to that.
And it'll probably be Toll the Dead, knowing you.
Can you cast
yeah,
Toll the
unless
Dead with a heavily obscured room?
well, I think you need to be able to see, but
Yeah. You have to see the target because it's not like an actual attack roll; it's a save roll, so you have to be able to see the target. So let me see.
one creature you can see within range.
You can still see through partially obscured. It didn't say. Is it partially obscured or like? Does that mean no vision? What does the ruling say? Is it no vision?
It's the same thing as darkness, full darkness,
Okay.
like the darkness dispel. Yeah.
Can I dispel it?
Maybe.
Did it seem like it was a magical spell or an effect from him when he cast it?
Okay.
Oh, it's a great spell.
Does he have to roll a concentration because of Marshall's hit?
I did.
Oh.
Did he have to make a save against that? Alright, but he's got to make his first. So I need to make a con save, and is it considered a magical ability? Is this a magical effect? Cloud Kill is a magical effect. So I will roll this at advantage because of Krezz is near me. And I have +4. So I save.
No, I guess I need to make a concentration as well. Warcaster, I get it at advantage. Okay.
So I did a total of 26. Yep. No, I did a total of 26 on my save.
Oh, we're saving now?
No, it's individually on each turn.
Oh. So I take damage, because I already went. So I made my save, but so how much damage do I take? Okay, so I'm dead, like past -10. I'm making death saves. Okay, I have 1 hit point. Mm-hmm.
How dead is the death slot looking?
Not.
Motherfucker. Me no likey him.
But this is gonna suck because he's gonna take damage every turn. So that's gonna be 2 death saves. So he gonna die.
Yeah, Cloud Kill's a party killer.
Well,
So-
No, in reality, we should get the fuck out of this room.
That is also true.
But yeah, you can't see the door. That's the problem.
We can make an entity. Does anybody have a gust of wind spell?
You mean a druid?
No.
Wizards have it too.
No, I have mold earth. All right, so this is going to be annoying, but
Wait, am I still taking the damage if I'm up there? It's not highlighting my square.
I think did I may have moved it by accident. I don't know. Mhm.
Okay. So did I take turn? Okay, so it's this turn that it happens. Okay, not the previous turns. Okay.
Okay, so my turn. I'm in the cloud, so I take the damage. Correct? Okay. So let's just take care of that. I get +4 for being near Marshall, right?
Until I become unconscious, yes.
All right.
We need to heal Marshall. That's what we need to do.
I'm going to use a luck point and re-roll that one. All right. 20 passes. 8, so I am up to 22 damage. Okay. All right. So, annoyingness. If I move outside of the thing, am I still at disadvantage to attack with a ranged attack? Okay. I'm going to nonetheless poke my head out for air. And then I'm going to start attacking. Okay. That's fine.
Actually, not based on the rules. The way that squares work in D&D, he can stand there.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to start attacking at disadvantage. So this is the first one. No. The second one. No. The third one.
Come on, hit him at least once. You can do it.
The fourth one. Ah,
Oh my god. You dropped a natural 20.
the fifth one. Ah, hit. All right. Make a concentration save on the fifth one.
I think he has to roll better than a 1.
He has to roll.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so now it goes down. So now I'm no longer attacking at disadvantage, correct? All right, so the 6th one. The 7th one. Come on. The 8th one. The 9th one. Motherless goat. And the 10th one. Son
Can
of a
you
gun.
please roll higher than a 7?
Apparently not. I hit the one time and, thank goodness. All right. So I did a little bit of damage and I got the thing off, which was the biggest thing.
You got it off.
I got it off. What do I want to do with my actual action, though?
Not Toll the Dead. Its name is Death Slot, not Toll the Dead.
Ha!
Okay. All right. So you know what? I mean, I could try to banish it or something, but I don't know that that's helpful right this second.
It'd be like, yeah, I live here, buddy. No.
Right. Well, it would give us time to heal you, drink a couple healing potions, something. So
It would go to a harmless demiplane while you were
Tell me the only
concentrating.
cantrip that you have that does damage is Toll the Dead.
yes.
Oh god.
Well, it'll take half damage. Big deal.
It might heal him.
Oh, that's cool. Do that.
It could. We don't know. All right, yeah, I will get ready to counterspell. So if he starts casting something, I will counterspell and pass my turn.
All right, so I'm going to move out of, I guess, Jeff's space.
Jeff's no longer making death saves against Cloud Kill unless he casts it again.
Now he's. I hope his rolls high enough. You know what? I'm going to use my potion. I'm not gonna. I'm kind of like gonna stay on top of Jeff. And I'm gonna reach down and shove a potion up its abdomen, all up in its booty hole.
Kinky.
And
Kinky.
and then I'm gonna give his ass a big old slap and be like, "Rise, Jeff!"
You can fit so many dicks in this asshole.
And what's our potion that we get for AL for this? Is it potion of healing or? Okay, it's a potion of healing. Okay, so what was it 2d4? So 6. Hey, that's better than failing a death save.
6 hit points. Why are you sticking up my butt?
Why is my butt sore?
Not again, Dad. I'll take the belt.
And that should be my turn.
Well, it's a Death Slad's turn, though.
He's gonna disappear.
Was he casting a spell?
You
If
don't
he was
you don't know.
if he was casting a spell, I'm going to cast counterspell. If it's an innate ability, there's shit I can do about it. But son of a gun.
Attempt
All
to
right.
walk back. If he does, Marshall would still get his attack of advantage or attack of opportunity.
Maybe I have to be able to see it to take an attack of opportunity.
No, you do not.
Yeah, you don't get attacks of opportunity when you can't see the person.
I get it. What's up, guys? Can I take an attack of opportunity on the dark? I said, can I take an attack of opportunity on the dark?
The pitter patter of little feet.
He's a baby? Oh, nice. Uh-huh. 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 I'm gonna give myself a hug, a manly hug, and heal myself for 40 hit points.
Touch myself.
Oh my god, do I have to click on all these things? Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass.
You programmed it that way.
Shush. I am just gonna go ahead and do this. It's faster. That's my action, my bonus action. For my move, I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know if I run into anything as I'm running. All right. Now my hunter's mark is still on this thing, so when I have an action, I do have advantage on perception checks trying to find it.
Glutt does nothing. Krezz loses concentration on his ability. Yep. Do I have any abilities that would help in this situation? I think the answer is not.
Who is it decided that the null would be a good idea?
That was maybe me.
I'm literally asking that. My character's like, and Marshall's like, who was it that decided that the null?
I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to shoot a bolt over, because he would have moved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to shoot right here with Eldritch Blast with my first attack. Because it'd be at disadvantage. And I have multiple Eldritch Blasts because of my level. I have 2 of them. I don't hit anything with a 12, right? All right, 18. All right, that's the end of my turn. Jeff wakes up with a bottle up his ass.
I hate it when that happens.
All right. True.
I don't know. Sometimes traumatic events are worse.
He's going to take the dodge at.
I have a feeling that we're about to get farted on again. We're all gonna die.
Well, if we spread out, it'll be harder to hit all of us.
I have a feeling it's more gonna be like spread your cheeks.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
I mean, it is a Friday night.
All night long.
My turn, eh? I still have the animate object going. So, do I think it actually left the room?
Did we hear it move any direction? Going which direction though? Well, I'm saying not just me. My passive perception is shit.
Yeah. Passive would be 10, I suppose. I don't really have an adjustment.
Mine's not much better. Does our paladin have good passive perception? Take that as a no. Which way? South or east?
Okay. I will double move.
Press
And
the
I wanna-
button. Press the button on the console and say, "Death Lot on the loose."
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I'll go here. And then how do I draw again? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna send my animated objects, my little musket balls, just sort of across this room. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's approximately 10 squares in the room, so I'll just send one down each thing and give it a go. So starting at the top, I'll just start rolling at disadvantage, see if I hit something. Okay. So the second row, third row, the fourth row, the fifth row, the sixth row, the seventh row, the eighth row, the ninth row, and the 10th row. So did any of those connect with anything? Okay. Yeah, I can see invisible, but I use that ability for today. So I could take a quick long rest and then I could see him. Is that cool? All right, so I used my action and my move to get to where I'm at, and I use my bonus action for that. So I'm going to save my reaction for a counter spell if I hear something mumbling incantations. But I'm good. Done.
Well, can't really do anything. So I will just. I guess I'll ready an attack for anything.
He was here the whole time.
Where at?
Blink, 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 blink.
I don't see him on the map.
Blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, 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 blink.
Yes.
How the fuck did he get over there? With only 30 movement. Well, that's my guess.
Oh, I guess he can double move. So he double moved twice.
How did he double move and cast the ability to go invisibility?
If it's an innate ability, does it use an action?
Usually, yes.
Well, if he goes invisible anytime he casts a spell, he becomes visible, so maybe he casts something. Regardless if it's an attack, it's just any spell.
Hmm. He cast Dimension Door. Ah, that bastard.
Maybe.
Do I think this is an illusion? Or I can just shoot it with the Eldritch Blast and it would tell me.
Where's Pinkie Pie? I would have left her right by the door here. Somewhere close. But she couldn't get past the, the Remoraz. So I'm just going to assume that I can use half my move to get to her and then mount her with the other half. And now I can use her move. So I'm going to charge the slot with Pinkie Pie. Whatever, even if it is a real thing, I don't know. It's 50 feet. I have 60 feet to move, and now we're in the same space. Does it get knocked aside? No, the wall, Pinky, no!
Slam.
Ouch. We will mourn Pinkie Pie.
Just Pinkie Pie's nose.
Like in Total Recall. That's awesome. Anyway, that's me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. See that little extra flying speed. Do I see anything else? I'm just guessing that if he was invisible, casting that would make him uninvisible.
Well, it might be an innate ability we don't know about that makes him invisible.
Oh, unless it's true invisibility, then casting actions do not.
Or blink. No, any spell with regular invisibility, anytime you cast a spell, your invisibility's gone. It would need to be greater invisibility.
No. Yeah. I'm going to hold my action to Eldritch Blast the first mirage or non-mirage enemy-like creature in the face with Eldritch Blast. As soon as it arrives, it gets blasted in the face.
He's going to die.
All right, so if it has an illusion over there, I'm assuming it needs line of sight to that spot on the map. So I'm going to double move to there and send my whatchamacallits into this room space area above me to the north. So 3 down each of the things, each of the rows, and then 1 will kind of do a swirly in the middle. All right. Might as well get my money's worth out of this spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You need to count?
10. All right. Any of those connect with anything solid? They do not. Okay. And then I'm still keeping my ears out for anything that sounds like casting so I can counterspell it. And I am done.
I will keep my ready.
Magren don't like it when prey hides.
I do not.
Well, it's probably just trying to regenerate back up to full.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So
Who knows how long that takes? I might
Where's
have done it already.
Yeah. Well, all we have to do is just call out for help from outside. Get to one of those panels and use it. And then we have a whole fucking army on our side. It actually smells bad.
Hmm. I didn't think illusion smelled most of the time.
Might be a major illusion. Well, he's got detect magic up still.
Oh shit.
Maybe. Were you concentrating?
He was concentrating on when we were in the room earlier.
And
Oh.
but animate object means that.
Oh, never mind.
Animate object. Yeah.
Never
No,
mind.
he's right. Mumbling coming from next to who? Okay, so if I hear mumbling, can I try to counterspell? No. Ah. Okay. Fireball save.
It doesn't say that you need to see the caster in order to cast counterspell. It's nowhere in the description.
Reaction time: one reaction when you take, which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
I see.
But if
tiny
casting,
little italics.
but I'm saying, does the action of casting a spell get him out of invisibility?
It's true. It's not casting a spell. It's doing ability.
I'm going to use my last luck point, and it only gets me up to a 13. So I'm guessing that fails.
Well, it's plus 4, buddy.
Oh, plus 4.
You're within 10 feet of me.
Ha! 17. Okay.
So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. So I make an advantage because it is a magical ability. 21. And I will reduce the damage in half again because I am infernal. I will take 5. And I will take 5.
Okay. Because I have Warcaster, instead of attacking it, I can cast a spell. Right, single target. I am going to cast Odalok's Resilient Sphere. So let's see if I Do that. And then
You tricky little bastard.
do this.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. All right. I have a slad in a hamster ball, and I drop my animated object in order to put him in a hamster ball.
That is a good use of hamster balls.
All right. Running low on spell slots, but that's what I'm here for.
So would he have gotten all the way up there in his hamster ball?
Yes, he is. But it gives us a minute to plan.
I'm going to go over to the nearest
It's
panel.
not your turn.
I'm saying, whatever. I'm saying, you guys.
So I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get here, dismount, and then start pushing the ball towards the edge. How high up are we? Huh. Shit. That's okay. I'll still push him towards the edge. Not going to get far this turn because I dismounted.
We could
It's
push
half
him
and half.
into. We could push him into the little room off to the left there.
You see me start pushing and say that?
Yeah, let's put him in a closet.
So I have half move and half move because of the pushing, so I can only push him to here, DM. I can't move him. So I was gonna say push him over the edge and then then let the spell go, but for now we can push him into a closet and maybe fill it full of, I don't know, death.
Glutt is going to go over to the closest panel. Where's the closest panel? The communication panels. He's gonna see what is his movement, but he has 40 feet of flying. Would 40 feet of flying get him to the panel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it would. All right. He's gonna press the button. Go. Yeah, folks out there, we got a frog in here that's evil. Needs help now. It breathes farts. Over. I believe in the message. It said we needed help. They're useless.
Oh, the globe is weightless. I could just pick it up. Shit, I didn't know that.
Does the object inside become weightless as well?
That's interesting.
So then we could like toss it a million miles, right?
Well, I mean, how long? It's like weightless like a feather that it's not very aerodynamic.
So it could be the object still has weight.
Ah.
That's the way I
It says the
interpret it.
globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures, which is strange. Why is it so warm?
Because you got a pussy in your lap.
No, it's just very warm in my house right now.
I stand by my statement.
It's so quiet.
And that's why I play this character, to make the DMs look up rules.
No, it's to make the DMs hate themselves.
But I think no, they hate Tony. Yeah, he is. He's not a death slot. He's an ass slot.
That's what I would guess. Because it doesn't say the object inside becomes weightless. It just merely says that the sphere is weightless.
All right. That makes sense.
I can't attack it or anything, right?
Uh,
I'm going to ready Eldritch Blast if it breaks free.
Okay, well, it won't break free until I let it go, because
Well,
there
I'm
isn't.
still the same thing. I will, if it becomes free or breaks free, I will shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I think let's get it into this long, narrow hallway.
It's just
So
going to
that
regenerate the max hit points during that time.
Well, it should only take us 2 or 3 turns. So we'll get it in there and then
Actually,
light it up.
I'm gonna see how far. Where was I? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna get up there. That way, next turn I can attempt to push it as well. That way, we can all push it, and it's not just Paladin McPaladin face doing it.
He is
Gonna die. He's gonna die.
kill the spider, make him cry.
Make him lose his Halloween reward.
No. So we're trying to push him over to.
Yeah, I think if we get him into this long hallway, then maybe we can trap him in a spot and just pelt him. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of good ideas.
No, that sounds like a good idea to me. We just have to surround him, but that means that if he does another fucking cloud kill, he's gonna kill us. And our boy Marshall needs to heal himself.
Well, he healed himself for 40.
Marshall used all his healing.
Do you have a potion left?
No, the rest of my magic is for smiting.
No, do you have a potion? Potion does not mean smiting.
He's going to ready a web attack for whenever he.
Oh, it's me. So I am going to take a potion. I'm going to do it manually because I don't have it programmed. So that's what, 4? Oh, that potion vendor's going to get a talking to next time I
Oh darn!
see them.
That free potion that he gave you.
Yes.
Oh,
Selling
no.
me some shit.
The scratcher
Right.
for the lotto that was supposed to give me $10 billion didn't have it, even though I got it for free.
So I'm going to then push what's his face over as far as I can. I don't know how far can I get if I quaff a potion and then try to push him. Right, so I was here, so I have to move 5. I have 25 feet left, so I can push him 10 feet. Okay, I can't move him, so could you move him 10 feet that way? Ta-da! Okay, and I'm pushing. All right, next.
And I'm going to dodge ?
You can help us push, you bitch.
Yeah, he's not coming out until we're ready, so don't worry about dodging just yet.
Well, we've already used up 2 of 10 rounds.
Oh boy.
Shit. All right. So I guess I can dismount and help. I I'll be able to move him 1 square.
As you push him with your baby arms.
So I guess, yeah. Oh wait, I guess I could use my action to dash. How far are we wanting to move him in?
All the way to the little room. Like
I'm-
one of these ones over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking either the little room or the hallway might work too if we wanted to spread out a little bit.
'Cause, I mean, if we push him in this corner to my top left,
He
and
can still escape. That's the issue.
he won't be able to escape because even if he goes invisible, he can't get past us. He can't push past us. So,
He could cloud kill us.
Yes.
well, he cloud kill us from the room.
Well, no, he'd just be sitting in his own stink.
Oh, so you mean you just close the door on? All right, so I'll move him. I'll move him directly to the right of the number 10.
I wonder if he can hear us.
Well, we have Rary's telepathic bond. We don't have to talk.
Oh crap! I've been talking.
All right.
Come on, look at all this cool shit I'm giving you guys, and you gotta use it.
The fuck? Fuck you guys.
Oh, you son of a hoe!
What happened?
Motherfucker. Be right back.
Did he destroy the globe with a disintegrate? Hmm.
So he's now invisible.
I mean,
I was holding my action for Eldritch Blast, though.
And he wants to spray his booty juice all over him as well. Mr. Jeff.
Got to negate some of that regenerated hit points.
I don't know. I don't know how somebody can use an action, dispel a thing, and then appear 70 feet away. I'm not believing it. Plane shift needs to go to another plane. Okay, but there's a chance that he might not be anywhere near this location. But unless he's going to a teleportation circle, it can be anywhere within like a couple miles of the location.
Hmm.
And yeah, you are transported to a different plane of existence. It doesn't say you can come to the same plane.
You choose, like, in general terms, City of Brass, Elemental Fire. He doesn't get to choose an exact location.
Yeah, and it does have to be on a different plane of existence. That's okay, man. Maybe it might be using something else. This might be a special death slot. He's pretty special.
He's pretty annoying.
Yeah, normally it's an escape tool.
Like those filthy hags.
Hags or hags? Ah, shit.
Granny E, what?
Granny E is a hag.
Oh well, we chased
We
him
don't
off.
know. It could be
Boys.
invisible.
Yeah. So. All right, so 10 more minutes of nervous waiting for it to reappear.
Giving us PTSD, bitch.
I get insanity checks all around.
You still hear Glutt going, "Get your asses up here, you bitches!" That better be an ecstasy. Do we recognize the voice?
Typically,
I'm going to turn into a devil. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send out Glutt to see what they look like. Because he's invisible. They look like devils or demons or humanoids. Yep. My guy's going to turn into a bearded devil. And let's go get this box done real quick. And I'll let everybody know what's outside.
What do you mean?
Telepathically.
Box?
I'm going to look through the pile of rubbish that the Slad was guarding.
Krezz, do you mean we should open the safe? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, we've got 5 minutes. Where's the safe?
I'm going to press the button. We're putting on our panties. Be out there in a minute. All right, let's try to force this box open.
Where is it?
It's this thing right here.
All right. Yeah. I smashed all the things in this room with my my maul. Hmm. Huh.
Does it look like we can pick it up? Mr. Strongman, try picking it up.
I hand him my maul. I try to pick up the thunk. I try to pick up the safe. Jeff,
Universal solvent.
Jeff, did you scoot over here?
I'm sorry, guys.
This seems really weird. It seems like we're missing something.
Yeah, the combination.
So what does the combination look like?
It's just numbers.
Were we given any clues from the demon person sent us here? The floating bitch of weirdness.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
it's
try
666.
666. No.
I do.
How many digits are there? And they're okay.
Sure, I'll do it. No, I'll go ahead and do it.
One person in a room at a time deal with explosions. He's gonna sit back here. As you're gonna be looking through Glutt's eyes, invisible, make sure nothing crazy is going on.
All right. Give it a go. I couldn't see invisible today. I might as well get some use out of my comprehend languages. No. 666.
Wait, what?
Remoraz!
Oh God, no!
No, it's a death slot riding
It's a death
Remoraz.
Remoraz!
No, it's an inbred version of Death Slot with a Remoraz.
I like the idea of the death slot riding the Remoraz as its mount into battle.
Or the Remoraz riding the death slot.
Oh, that would hurt. Okay. Yay!
Yay! Do we have any way to hide it?
I have a bag of holding.
Stick it in your asshole. I mean,
All right,
hold it.
Jeff, hold still.
Hold still, Jeff.
Oh, the bottle was just to warm up earlier,
Let me shove it way up there.
It's gonna be like the Fifth Elements. We're gonna be like keepers of the stones.
All right. Skills, Arcana. Wow, why can't I roll over a 7? Okay. Solar Incinerate. Oh, Insidiator Lock. Hmm.
Companion. Is that the puzzle box? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
like, there was a unicorn down here. Maybe they're using something else to power that sun thing.
Or maybe it's meant to be locked away.
That's true. It is his hell.
Well, guys, I have a flying broom. Good to see you guys. This man's getting scot-free away from the adventure.
Yeah, go ahead and mount your broom. See what happens.
All right. I just need a quick long rest, and then I'll be good to go.
Oh, we've got about 30 seconds left before our time is up.
Tiny hut, tiny hut.
Yeah, well, I do have Liamon's tiny hut. I don't know that helps us in this case, though.
Be able to
It
get a
takes
long
10
rest.
minutes to cast.
No, it takes 10 minutes to cast if you use as a ritual.
Yeah, well, that's how I would have to cast it. Oh, does anybody remember 2nd edition rope trick? So good.
It's only as good as the players are creative. Who cares about those fuckers?
All right. Was there anything in the pile of refuse over here? Nothing. Okay.
So you have the rods hidden away in a.
I have a bag of holding. I can stick them in that.
All right, lock up the chest so it looks like it, and spin the dial.
Okay. Oh, can we write a little note in Infernal? I'll write it in Infernal and then again in Abyssal that basically just says "fuck you" and put it in the safe. Mhm.
All right. Well, I looked like a bearded devil
With the broom up your ass.
with a broom up my ass.
Yeah, I think we try to bluff our way out. I don't know any other way. Don't know any other way out of this because I'm not sure we'd last very long in a straight up fight.
Yep.
Not against Neville? What? No. No.
All right. Well, we'll go out with our hands up.
No, I will go out, but I will not go out with my hands up.
I will trail behind them very far because I look like a devil.
Can you banish yourself? Like, can I banish myself to the prime material plane?
Technically, if you banish yourself on a non-plane that you don't belong to, you return to the plane that you belong to.
Gotcha.
That seems pretty fucking lame that it does that.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Got him, boss. I recently transferred to you. Yes, great one. I just joined yesterday. I was told to meet you here. I got these buffoons. The great one, Blicka Black. I'm going to say the name of the guy of the devil camp that we crossed earlier that we avoided. I don't know what his name was. The one where we purposely avoided their area, but we found out some information on them. It's always worth a try. You know what? I'm going to use my whatever it is because I get once per day because it's AL. I'm going to roll at advantage. 23. Around these guys. These buffoons were dealing with the death slot. I don't think they ever had the chance to get the adamantium rods.
Are you guys talking in Infernal?
Yes.
Nope.
He was dealt with. Because that's technically the truth. Where should I take the prisoners, boss? I'm gonna so we're gonna start walking down towards their war machines. Okay, I'm gonna walk by. While walking by, I'm gonna pilfer through a couple of them, see if I can find any soul coins. I'm gonna look at the Kinkers do you want me to transport these too, boss? All right, so I will grab them by the back of the neck, and I will be rough on purpose with them. And I will mount up and grab them over to one of their war machine vehicles. Yes! Yes! Because I need him to believe it. I look at him, I'm still the bearded devil. I'm like, shut your mouth, filthy Kenku. You.
I will lean over to the to the Kenku and whisper, "It's all a gag." Okay, I will lean over to the bird brain and say, "It's all a ruse." Are we hidden?
Yeah, not until we're way out of line of sight and cruising down the road in our new car.
Are we hidden? Okay. Yeah. So, can we go?
We're gonna start driving. We're gonna start
All
driving.
right. So I'll
Towards
work
the
on these
direction they
guys'
pointed.
chains. I will break the chains. Wait. These things are your friends? Oh, so it's not their souls. Okay. Oh.
Charisma-based character, not to die.
I think that's enough for me.
Crud. I lost track again.
I write it down. Yep, that's enough for me.
Alright, hold on, let me look it up. No, I was at 5, so this'll... Yeah, I had 2, and then last time we got 3, and then this time is another 3. So I am right at 8. Now, that would put me at level 11. Is that kosher? Okay.
Oh, this one goes to 13.
Okay.
I will. Would like a long rest at some point. Oh my god.
That means we can actually travel around and not get struck by lightning every 15 seconds. I don't. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, this was a fun session. That Death Slab is a dick.
He gets double middle fingers and a tiny
Yep.
dick to go with
Total dick. Well done.
We got close. Yeah.
Don't worry, I will troll with you next session. And drown Sailor Stars.
I will do it next session. Yes. Yes. So now anyone within 10 feet of me cannot be frightened while I'm conscious.
Nice. John finally gets to see Tarvok and his bitches. You missed out on some pretty good a good battle there last week, John.
Oh yeah, was it pretty good?
Yeah, you got
Oh,
knocked down.
it's a pain in the ass to play your character.
Yep.
And you've been voluntold that you're playing Sonya next week.
Yes.
Well, we all know my ability to play a fucking barbarian.
Pretty much. The barbarian has already attempted to jump out of the pit and attempt to attack Pitmaster Gricht, and was rudely pulled down by the spellbreakers that were guarding the inside of the arena.
Yes.
As he was jumping, or as she was jumping up midair, pretty much a synaptic spike hit her right in the face and kind of knocked her down.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight, and follow us on YouTube and Twitter and all the major
And she
platforms.
was originally going to go through that entire battle unscathed, but now took 34 points of psychic damage.
Oh, Tony, are you